Previously on Preview.
Stay hooked on that feeling, Guardians of the Galaxy trailers, because I am in love with you. You'd better not break my heart with a third trailer, you son of a...
What did I just say? Oh, I'm sorry. Am I breaking a set fundamental precedent to the detriment of the product? That sounds horrible. Yeah, I know I said I'd review the third Guardians of the Galaxy trailer, but I just can't really. It did what I feared. It became generic and epic. I mean, it's not really even worth discussing. I gotta get out of this review somehow.
Hello.
Hi, Max. I've been thinking.
Preview, it's all the same. Someone as my inspiration.
Soul searching.
2001: A Space Odyssey music. In conclusion, I'm going to be leaving for 2 months. Bye.
Sean, how dumb do you think I am?
Do you actually want me to answer that?
Do the video!
Fine. Okay, look, I really don't have that much to say about this trailer. It's standard. Like, super standard. If it wasn't a Guardians of the Galaxy trailer, I wouldn't be doing an episode on it because it's so standard. Now, let's be clear, I don't hate this trailer. Parts of it I actually sort of like. It's more the idea and the context that really upsets me. And that's because it's nothing like the first two Guardians trailers. It isn't fun, it isn't unique, it isn't good. It's mediocre. And even then, it isn't the good mediocre. It's nothing but disappointment. When it started, I was actually really happy. Not only were we getting some brand new footage of Quill's childhood, but its tone was so overbearing, I just knew that it was building up to a great tone switch like the first trailer, right? Right? Yeah, spoilers, it isn't. It's seriously trying to pull off that tone. There's nothing worse than waiting for a punchline that never comes. This tone pretty much stays exactly the same for quite a while, by the way. On its own, I'd say that the song is trying to communicate a sense of futile struggle, but with these visuals, it just can't. A heroic fight against overwhelming odds is a hard emotion to sell with a talking raccoon, a talking tree, a green person, and Andy from Parks and Rec. See my point? They don't fit together. Now, the other two trailers built up to a more serious tone, but they took their time being loose and fun first. They didn't start there or end there. And even if you don't start here, you cannot go this heavy. This is Guardians of the Galaxy. You cannot reach this level of emotional intensity in the runtime of a trailer. Now, in the movie, hopefully, I'm excited to see in August, but not here. So after a huge unload of blatant exposition, which is all repeated from previous trailers by the way, only said by different characters, which is really distracting, we get to, I guess, the second act? It's honestly kind of hard to tell when they wanted the second act of the trailer to begin because the music more or less stays the same and the exposition just keeps going. While I admit that the editing is very good during this part, these shots are mostly shots we've seen before, so they don't have as much weight. Also, my soul had already been crushed by the genericness at this point, so it couldn't save me.
If we don't protect the galaxy, who will?
Him! That's his job. That is literally his only job. Okay, sorry. Focus, gotta critique the trailer. Though it's not like I need to. This end part does a better job showing the trailer's faults than I ever could.
I have a plan. You've got a plan. I have part of a plan.
Do you not see the problem? How can you not see it? That's your climax?
I have a plan. You've got a plan. I have part of a plan.
This painfully mismatched scene and song should have been a red flag. The editor should have seen that and said to themselves, you know, this may be the wrong approach. Because guess what? It is the wrong approach. That's where I'm going to end this. I can't do better than that. It sums it up perfectly. No matter how well executed this trailer may be at times, the fundamental approach is completely wrong. Oh, I guess you're expecting a Kaiser Soze Rocket Raccoon joke, right? As is tradition. Well, for this final one, I wanted to reference how Benicio del Toro was in Guardians of the Galaxy, and he was actually a main character in The Usual Suspects, but that'd take creative effort, which I don't really have, so we're just gonna do another dubbing.
There are two kinds of pain.
Oh, was that the wrong clip? No, well, I'm done. Happy, Max?
Let's say, for the sake of argument, that I am.
I reviewed the trailer and I'm still bummed out.
Larry is gone for a while, so we could use some new content. If it would help, I know you've been developing some new sub-shows for preview.
I can start one?
Yes, it's your dumb show. You can do whatever the hell you want. I mean, it's your script that made me give you permission.
Max, I told you not to bring up the script. It's ruining the illusion.
Wait, if my comment wasn't in the script, how did you film a response to it?
Did our meta joke just collapse on itself?
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm done with this. Thanks for your clips.
Oh, thought process, that's right.
Introducing Preview Quick Cuts, a new sub-show coming to Rule Thirds. Quick Cuts is a new series of very short videos in which I briefly talk about 3 new trailers. This allows me to discuss trailers that I want to give my thoughts on, positive or negative, but I don't have enough material for a full episode. Now, these are not a distraction from the core preview show that will always be the focus. These are just fast, fun ways to hold you over until the next full episode. The first one will be up very shortly. I hope you tune in, and I'm excited to get started. Actually, it almost makes me forget why I was so upset earlier. Almost. The other 2 were so fun and unique. How could you ruin that, Marvel?
You just want to suck the joy out of everything.
It appears they do, Rocket. It appears they do. Close us out, Uka Chaka, guys. Uka Chaka! Thanks for watching. To see the last episode of Preview, click on the little video playing there. If you want to see the entirety of the show, click on Preview up at the top. And to go to our lovely little home, click on RuleThirds.com.